top stories for you now. Back to that breaking news we heard about a short time ago. Police are responding to a report of a suspicious package outside the Sacramento Bee. Dina Cuffer is live at 21st and Q at the Bee's headquarters there with the latest now. Dina?
That's right. Good morning to you, Marianne. So right now they have a section of this block of downtown Sacramento cordoned off. This is at 21st and Q. And we see a lot of the Sacramento Bee employees standing off to the side. We know that the building was evacuated this morning, and an email went out to employees, according to their website, asking them not to come in and to possibly work remotely today until this gets situated. Now, on the Sacramento Bee's website, they say that the suspicious package was discovered outside of the main entrance of their headquarters, 21st and Q. And that is according to the Sacramento Police Department. They say that one of the building's security guards noticed the package and called police. 5 police vehicles were initially parked outside of the building just after 7 o'clock this morning, and any employees who were here were told to get out. Now, the police department's bomb squad was en route this morning, according to the Sacramento Bee. They are going to be working to clear this scene and to figure out exactly what is in that package. But again, dozens of people here still standing outside of the Sacramento Bee's headquarters right now. They have been told to not go back into that building, and now a section of this road is blocked here at 21st and Q. So if you are making your morning commute through the downtown corridor, certainly this is going to impact those driving, and we will work to get some more details. I'm hoping to talk with a Sacramento Police Department public information officer coming up here in just a few moments when they're ready to give more information to the media.
All
back
right.
to you.
Dina Cuffer there at the Sacramento Bee, again down at 21st and Q.
You're calling this a suspicious package. There was no indication that you are aware of that there were any threats made to the Sacramento Bee prior to this package being found this morning.
Correct. It's still very early in the investigation and the incident. As you can see, it's still very active out here. But currently, the information that we're going on is that it's a suspicious package.
Okay. I see a lot of the employees standing outside here off to the sidewalks of the building. I know a lot of people were evacuated. Can you talk about the threat right now, if there is any, to the community and the people who might have been inside this morning?
Yes, so right now our concern is public safety at this point. So the building has been evacuated with the cooperation of the business. We have the area cordoned off, and if additional information is received that we need to expand the perimeter for the safety of the folks that have left the building, traffic in the area, or any of us out here, we'll do that.
Okay, so what we know now is that the unit is en route. They will be here looking into that package and then hopefully resolving the situation within the next few hours.
Hopefully, and so this area will see some traffic impacts for probably the rest of the morning.
Okay, Detective Eddie McCauley, thank you so much for your time and that information. So again, as you see here, a lot of the employees with the Sacramento Bee are still off to the side. We saw on their website this morning, and also some tweets from reporters who were here early this morning, they were evacuated if they were already in the building. An email also went out, according to the Sac Bee's website, to the employees who hadn't yet come to work, asking them to work remotely in the meantime. But the overall feeling, the atmosphere right now, people are calm. The police department is here. They've obviously blocked off a large portion of this section of Midtown Sacramento, and the employees also seem very calm right now. So we'll continue to stay on top of this as soon as we get more information, and when we learn about what's going to happen with the impacts of the traffic here in downtown Sacramento, we'll let you know. And it does look like behind me, you can see now the EOD squad is arriving to the scene. And so what's going to happen now is the experts are going to come in. They will go and walk over to that package and assess the package. We asked what that process would be like, and the detective told us that it really depends on the nature of that package. He could not divulge as far as how big it was, what it looked like, if there was any noise or any sort of substance coming out of that package. He said at this point he had very little information to go on, but that is why they called in their expert team. So it looks like they are now arriving on scene. They will be getting out and walking over to where that was, and we're told that the package was left just outside of the front entrance to the Sacramento Bee's Midtown offices. And so again, as soon as we start to get more information and start to see any movement here on 21st and Q Street, we'll report back to you.
Dina Cuffer is there live at 21st and Q with the latest now. Dina?
Good morning to you, Marianne. Well, right now, 21st and Q up to 22nd Street is cordoned off as the EOD, that is the Explosive Ordnance Disposal Squad with the Sacramento Police, has arrived on scene. We see at least one person suited up in what appears to be a large armored piece that they are now walking toward the package. We just saw them drop off what appeared to be some sort of robot or some sort of camera device there toward the courtyard at the front entrance of the Sacramento Bee's Midtown office and then walk away. What we know is that this call came in just after about 6 o'clock this morning for a suspicious package. Sacramento Police Department's detective tells me that it's still too early to call this a bomb threat or a bomb scare, but but this is certainly being investigated as a suspicious package, and they are taking very big precautions here. They have already evacuated the Sacramento Bee's offices. Anyone who was inside is now standing off to the side of the sidewalk, and then those who were not yet at work, an email went out to employees, according to the Sac Bee's website, telling them not to come into work at this point today while the Sacramento Police Department resolves this issue. We did find out more about the possible threat to the community. Here's what the Sacramento Police Department's detective said about that.
Our concern is public safety at this point. So the building has been evacuated with the cooperation of the business. We have the area cordoned off, and if additional information is received that we need to expand the perimeter for the safety of the folks that have left the building, traffic in the area, or any of us out here, we'll do that.
So at this point, they have only maintained this perimeter here that was initially set up in the earlier hours this morning. Now, the Sacramento Police Department said that they were not aware of any recent threats made to the Sac Bee. I asked if they heard of any sort of phone call threats or any sort of threat prior to today's suspicious package. The police department, at least, was not made aware of anything of that nature. But again, this EOD squad was called out because of the nature of the package. We asked what the package looked like, if there were potential wires, if there were any sounds or substances coming from that package, and the detective would not divulge, but he said the circumstances surrounding what they found did warrant at least bringing in their EOD squad. And so once again, they are now parked off to the side. We've seen them go back and forth doing different things to try to make sure that they can resolve that issue. And they said that if there is any further threat, if there is any reason why they need to make a perimeter even larger around the Sacramento Bee's offices, that they will certainly let us know so we can let the community know. But at this time, the nature of the police department and the employees around is very calm at this hour. We'll, of course, keep you updated. Back to you. Good day, Sacramento. I'm Dina Kupfer. We continue to follow that breaking news after a suspicious device was found right in front of the building right here in Midtown Sacramento of the Sacramento Bee's offices on 21st and Q Street. I can now report that this has been called an all clear. The Sacramento police had their explosive ordnance device unit come through, and they looked at that package that was left here in the early morning hours and determined that it was no longer a threat and that it was, in fact, not suspicious. I asked if there was anything inside, and they told me there was something, but it was not significant. So now you can see we're getting our first look here of employees going back into the Sacramento Bee's Midtown offices. They were evacuated earlier this morning after that suspicious device was found. But again, the Sacramento Police Department has called an all clear. They do still have the road blocked off here, and that is on Q Street between 21st and 22nd. They are going to continue to wrap up their investigation here before they reopen the street. So it could still be a little bit of time before they reopen that road here in downtown Sacramento. I did ask about that device, what they would be doing with it, the package that they found. They said they have taken it for evidence, but again, that they did determine it was not a threat. And now the Sacramento Bee's Midtown offices back open this morning. Back to you.
All right. Good news there. Dina Kupfer there in Midtown Sacramento with the Bee. Thanks, Dina.